Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is episode 4 of my Diablo Hellfire playthrough. I forgot to change the name of the stream, so it says 3, but I'll change it to 4 later. But yeah, so this is episode 4 of Hellfire, which this is part of my Diablo full franchise playthrough. So I just did Diablo 1, now we're doing Hellfire, next we'll go to Diablo 2, and so on and so forth. Before we get started tonight, though, I'm going to eat some food, because I hopped on here when I said I would, because I told some people I'd be on at this time, but I am hungry, so I'm going to eat, and we can chat about the game while I eat a little bit, and then we'll start the actual gameplay. And if you're watching the VOD or the highlight or the YouTube video, then you can just skip ahead if you don't want to see me talking and eating. And if you watched the last video, and you saw the end, you'll be glad to know that I did manage to figure out how to stream Diablo 2. I'm just going to capture the audio from the program and then capture the video of my entire main monitor. So that will allow me to stream the game with little to no latency, since it's a very simple game. And I'll be able to stream Diablo 2 and Lord of Destruction, and I'll be able to keep the overlay that I've been using. I was having some notable anxiety earlier. And I still am to an extent, but I think I got through enough of it that I can stream. I may not be able to get rid of all of it, but what can you do? Yeah, I'm waiting to get paid to be able to get groceries, but until then, I've got very little, and so one of the things I have right now is chicken nuggets, which they're not very good, but you know, it's what I got. I've got sriracha sauce though, so I can make them spicy at least. But they'd be better if I like cooked them in the oven, but I didn't have time for that. Not tonight. Alright. So, not exactly sure how long I've been live. I'm sure I could find that information somewhere, but hopefully that didn't take too long. So Neverwinter Night Enhanced Edition is free game through Prime, Twitch Prime right now. I wish I'd known they were going to put most of the D&D games on there for free, because I bought most of them previously during a sale. Alright, so I do know one place where I can see how long I've been streaming. Alright, so alright, 8 minutes, so the first 8 minutes I was eating, so sorry about that. Alright, so let's launch the game. Alright, Hellfire is open, and you guys should be able to see and hear it, but I'm going to make sure of that. Alright, yep, stream is running well. We have desktop audio. Yeah, desktop audio and my microphone, so we're good to go. They end up turning themselves on and off a lot, so that's why I was checking carefully. Character is currently level 16.
What ails you, my friend?
We can do the hive now. That'll be something interesting, unique that we haven't done before. Really need to find an outer wall to keep my orientation here. There we go. This is an outer wall. You can listen and hear that they reused some of the sounds from other enemies. I don't want to lose my armor. we're gonna skedaddle. Or are we? A little bit of trouble there.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh, okay, I need to pick up some money. That's fine.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
What ails you, my friend?
Alright, let's get back down there. I don't remember how many levels of the hive there are, though. So we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, the two-headed guys have the same sounds as the zombies. But they did add a good bit of sprites and sounds that were not in the original game. I would say most of the sprites and sounds are new. Although the two-headed guy is kind of like the guys that can turn invisible from the Hall of the Blind. Yeah, it really bugs me that I keep forgetting to switch the name of the stream to the correct thing before starting my stream. Hopefully I'll get a hang of it soon. Well, I should say get the hang of it, or get a handle on it. I kind of tried to say both at the same time there. These guys are kind of annoying to chase down with warrior class. the Defiler.
We have long lain dormant, and the time to...
Okay, so that's what they said to me when I first came down here. I guess, I mean, like I said in the last stream, they wouldn't have recorded new voice lines for the original townspeople, so I guess maybe just this guy will have something to say about the Defiler, the farmer.
I heard the explosion from here. Many thanks to you, kind stranger. What with all these things coming out of the ground, monsters taking over the church and so forth, these are trying times. I'm but a poor farmer, but here, take this with my great thanks.
He gives off this vibe like he's genuinely, you know, not just a farmer, and he definitely does know what's going on. But maybe that's just bad voice acting, I don't know. Can't talk to him anymore? Okay. And an amulet that doubles gold capacity is pretty fucking useless. Because, like, it's not helping me fight at all, and I'm never gonna be carrying 100,000 gold around, like... I shouldn't even be carrying this much.
What ails you, my friend?
Really does kind of kill it that you can't talk about the expansion quests with anybody, pretty much. But they weren't going to get the original voice actors to come back for this. Might not get out of this because I can't fucking hit them. Like, I'm only hitting them like 1 in every 10 swings. And my dexterity's not that bad. I heard a helmet fall. There it is. Oh, great. The guys I can't hit. gotta get out of here. And that does close off my way back to where I was in the labyrinth, but whatever.
Well, what can I do for you?
What ails you, my friend?
I feel like it's changing the zoom level when they hit me, like it's zooming in then zooming out. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like that's happening. It feels like it's doing this, kind of, to an extent. But it could just be like the knockback playing tricks on me, I guess. Alright, looks like this level's clear. Well, not quite, almost. There's these guys over here somewhere. I didn't kill all of the projectile enemies. There's more of them somewhere. How's it going? Fuyu Kaze. Or is it Fuyu? I'm not sure. I thought there were more of the projectile enemies, but maybe not. And even if there are, I'll just let them get away because I'm not going to hunt for them, especially when I'm not sure that they're there. As in Winter Wind. Okay, I got you. Playing Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. I have not played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom yet. I have access to both of them, but I have not played them yet. As a matter of fact, I would say the most recent Zelda game I've played is Wind Waker. Loved both of them. I got you. That's good. I've heard good things about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I watched my brother play basically all the way through Breath of the Wild, so I've seen it. I just haven't done it myself. Can't do Wind Waker, the ocean is an issue. Ah, no, I don't want to lose my armor. Okay. identify
Hello,
this.
my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What ails you, my friend?
Tried playing Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, but didn't get very far. Yeah, I never even tried those. I just never had the opportunity to.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I remember when Skyward Sword came out, and the girl I was dating at the time was very excited about it, but
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I never did get an opportunity to try that game. They really are destroying
Whoa,
my
what
armor
can I do
very
for you?
quickly. Not sure what that's all about. Liked what parts of Skyward Sword you did play. Okay, yeah. Oh, I had a portal, not going down the entrance to the hive. Oh, they're gonna trap me. Yeah, my favorite Zelda game is Link to the Past on Super Nintendo, but most of the Zelda games I've played are older. I played Ocarina of Time, but I didn't finish it. It was okay. I didn't like Ocarina of Time as much as everybody, you know, else does, I guess, because everybody says it's like the best Zelda game or whatever, but I think part of that is nostalgia because I didn't play the game when I was a kid, and since I didn't play Ocarina of Time until like two years ago, to me, it seems like an okay game. It doesn't seem like a, you know, fantastic game. Whereas I feel like Link to the Past, you know, actually holds up very well. Thought it was better than Zelda 2. Well, I mean, I think everything's better than Zelda 2. Yeah, the SNES is a great moment in gaming. Yeah, I agree. Link to the Past is the best one. I've heard that there are mods and random generators and things you can use to add to Link to the Past, and I think I'd like to try that at some point. Sounds exciting. The only thing worse than Zelda 2 was the CDI games. Yeah, the Philips CDI Zelda games are an atrocity, like a war crime. They're terrible. I think it's funny that they exist, though. Like, I think it's humorous that they exist. Chasing these guys is annoying, but I suppose, you know, if you had a rogue or a wizard, mage, sorcerer is what it's called. That's what I was thinking of, sorcerer. If you had a rogue or a sorcerer, it wouldn't be so bad because you could just shoot them back without having to chase them down. Is this PC or PlayStation 1? This is PC. Honestly, I don't know if they did the Hellfire expansion for PlayStation 1. They may have, I just don't know. But yeah, I have Diablo 1 on PlayStation 1, but I don't really care for it compared to the PC version.
What ails you, my friend?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of little things like that that you can do, little tricks and things, but I generally stray away from that, you know, just mostly because it's not necessary.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Well, what can I do for you?
I rarely find an instance where I'm like, man, I wish that I could, you know, make Diablo easier. Like, talking about the first game, I mean. And I mean, you know, I was talking to somebody recently who was saying that they felt that Diablo 4 was too difficult, and I played through the first act, and I didn't really experience that personally. Hey Zach, how's it going? But I would rather a game be a little too difficult as opposed to too easy. Doing well? Okay, that's good. Not bad. Yeah, and even then, I mean, sometimes you want to underlevel to make it a little more challenging. I'm actually worried if I clear the hive here and I go back to the labyrinth, is it going to be too easy? Like, I want there to be a chance when I'm playing a video game that I'm gonna lose. I don't want to ever feel so confident playing a game that I'm not worried about dying or losing. Next time Candy goes live, gotta ask her to ask Chris how he enjoyed the silence. I could have sworn there was something over here to pick up. There it is. Greater Rune of Lightning. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm sure that Candy would take kindly to that question. I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, when I read that she couldn't open her mouth, I was just like, oh man, like for me personally, like that would be really anxiety inducing. Like I would be like panicky. Went to the local diner and told Laura when I take my glasses off, she becomes the most beautiful woman in all the restaurant. She offered to slap me. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Same, I like chewing my food, not sipping it in a straw. Well, it's not even so much the eating. I think I would feel like really nervous, like, am I breathing okay? Am I, you know, gonna suffocate? Or stuff like that. And even if I wasn't suffocating, I might like hyperventilate and then think I was, stuff like that. And then, of course, my brain always goes to the worst case scenario, so I would be like, well, what if this never gets better? And what if I'm never able to open my mouth again? And so on and so forth. They refer to it as health anxiety. It is a really shitty type of anxiety. I think this level is clear. I'm pretty sure. We'll move on to the next one. I'm not gonna be... Oh man, I skipped some dialogue. Son of a bitch.
We have long lain.
Okay, well, I guess I'm loading the game then. I don't know how long it's been since I saved, but whatever. Well, this sucks. I haven't played the Hive in a long time, so I wasn't really expecting to zone into an area and then it immediately play dialogue. Like, that's not typical. The hellbores are really the only thing down here that really messed me up. Everything else seems pretty easy to kill. My alarm's going off. I'll stop it in just a second. All right. Pretty surprising that they programmed the enemies to know not to walk through fire because it'll damage them. It's pretty advanced for the early to mid 90s. I find it interesting that in like dark fantasy, insect hives are depicted as slimy and acidic and all these like, you know, nasty, goopy, slimy things. Like, I don't know much about insects, but I, you know, don't imagine like the inside of an anthill is slimy and sticky, and I don't know. It's an interesting concept that I feel like is just fantasy.
These lands shall be defiled, and our brood shall overrun the fields that men call home. Our tendrils shall envelop this world, and we will feast on the flesh of its denizens. Man shall become our chattel and sustenance.
Okay, that's what I missed before. Don't stay up too late. I won't. Guys, that's my partner, Katie. Katie's currently attending a wedding in Georgia. Kind of shocked more of the crew hasn't shown up. I'm happy to have just a few people here. Random letters on TikTok and Emerald on Discord. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about like making a little cheat sheet to know everybody's usernames just because I am still getting to know everybody, so it's a little confusing.
What ails you, my friend?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Well, what can I do for you?
I'm gonna sell all this stuff to Adria. It's starting to pile up.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
That made me quite a bit of money, so that's nice. Alright, got all my stuff organized a little better now. I don't really have a system, but I also wanted it a little neater than that. Alright. I was starting to think that I was going to have to switch back to the labyrinth, that I couldn't handle this yet, but it really isn't that bad. It's just when you get surrounded, they hit pretty hard. Level up. All right. I wonder if when I hit 80 with my strength, if that axe that requires 80 strength will still be a preferable weapon to use at that point. We will see. Oh shit. I almost died because I didn't have my finger on the keyboard. I was like rubbing my beard and just like spacing out and just clicking because I didn't really perceive them as a threat. And then I was like, oh, I'm about to die. Gotta keep your hand on the keyboard, folks. I should change the lighting on my keyboard. It's been the same for a few months now. I like to change it regularly so that it doesn't get boring. Right now it's all solid green. I think it was yellow before that, and then purple before that, white before that. Then blue and red. I don't have a static color for my mouse though. I just let it kind of cycle.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Hey, I'll take it because so far I've been having to go back up for other reasons. So just needing to sell things is good. 8 to 20. Let's see what that would change my damage to. So 21 to 37 down to 20 to 32. So better base damage, but with the magic plus 57% damage from it being heavy, it's better to keep my current weapon.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I didn't realize that fucking shield was magic. I didn't identify it, so I lost out on some money there. Oh well.
What ails you, my friend?
We'll just say that it was bad magic, that it, you know, weakened it. So I made money by not identifying it. That's what we'll say. We'll say that. What is this guy? Orc demon, he's a boss. He bested me there, but I'll get some potions and come back and kill him. While I eventually got the Hellfire expansion, I never got around to playing it. So many great PC games came out around the same time. Ultima Online, MTG, MechWarrior. Yeah,
Hello, my
for
friend.
me,
Stay a while and
around
listen.
that time period, I was really big
What ails you, my
into
friend?
really all of the stuff that Blizzard was putting out. So like Orcs and Humans, which is the first Warcraft game, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, Diablo, Diablo 2, StarCraft. I was really big into all of those as far as PC games go.
Well, what can I do for you? Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What am I doing? StarCraft, yeah. Fun times indeed. Even some ship game that reminded me of Uncharted Waters. Yeah, some other games that I was really big on during that time were Ogre Battle. I really liked the Resident Evil games. Ah, crap. Gotta repair my stuff. Masters of Orion, Patriarch.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What ails
Yeah,
you, my
I feel
friend?
like there were so many games that came out around that time that were really good that most people
Well, what can I do for you?
ended up missing out on something. So I never got to play Tactics Ogre.
Well, what can I do for you?
I plan to do a franchise playthrough of that series as well. Not anytime soon though, but I love Ogre Battle, but I never got to play Tactics Ogre. But I do know there's Ogre Battle, Tactics Ogre, there's Ogre Battle 64, there's Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together. There's a spider on my keyboard. It just dropped down from the ceiling. And I'm colorblind, but it looks brown to me, which means it could be a brown recluse, which means that I killed it. Accidentally used a potion while killing it, but that's okay. Dead spider now. So let's take... Oh, I don't know. Alright, let's set this remote down, take my headphones off. Alright, my remote is clean, no more blood. And then we'll wipe off my keyboard. rinse off my hands, and then we can get back to the game. Alright, I'm back. Just had to handle the spider situation. Yeah, I just wanted to handle the spider that dropped down off the ceiling onto my keyboard, and then I smashed it with a remote and got its guts everywhere, but it's taken care of now. Yeah, I was not very excited about that. You said you've been making videos of your collection. 2 reasons: 1, to catalog your collection, and 2, to show options for any streaming. You may never stream, but it's always good for options. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about a physical collection of video games, you know, it doesn't take a lot of time to, you know, sort of pan through what you have, unless you have like a massive collection. But yeah, you hate spiders specifically after getting bit by one. Foot is still healing. That really sucks. I hope to never be bit by a spider. Used to be a big time collector. only collect games that are like my very favorite ones. Other than that, I try not to delve into the realm of collecting physical games because it gets expensive. Maybe at 3,000 currently. See, I'm really big on, well, I probably shouldn't talk about that on stream, but I'll message you and we'll discuss what I collect. But as far as physical games go, I mostly only collect the ones that are my most favorite. Same for you, mostly games you like? Yeah. But it can be an expensive hobby. Always loved RPGs. Yeah, me too. And the sad thing is that for the past several years, I haven't played any RPGs, even though it's a huge passion of mine. So I'm trying to change that. And, you know, part of that is streaming. You know, if I sit down and stream a series of my favorite RPGs, then there's some structure to it, and I can't really back out and be like, oh, well, I'm not going to play anymore. Which I don't even do that, you know, due to, like, not wanting to play the games. I love the games. I have mental health issues, and if I don't have some sort of structure forcing me to play through the game, I will get overwhelmed and not finish it. JRPGs, a few sports games. It can, but sometimes right place, right time helps. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the TV behind me, this one, because there's two there, but this CRT is a Sony Trinitron, and those go for lots and lots of money, but I was in the right place at the right time, and I got that one for $30, so that's a crazy deal. You said time and motivation are your two big problems. I have plenty of time. I just get overwhelmed, and motivation is an issue sometimes too. Zelda's kicking your butt. Yeah, you'll get through it though. I believe in you. Oh, get out of here, get out of here. All right. CRT, you miss yours. I mean, I have one I'd be happy to give you, but I don't know where you're located, and shipping them is not a simple task. There's so much over 150 hours into it. I mean, yeah, but that's a good thing, right? Because, like, you know, you don't want the game to end right away. You're in Texas. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina, so quite a distance. So if we put on this Amulet of Sorcery, will that put me in a position where I can cast Town Portal? Let's find out. And search as well. Now when you've got like 180 games on the Switch and many not played, I see what you're saying. I guess it really depends, like, are you going to be sad that the game is over quickly, or are you going to be happy that it's over quickly so you can play another game? It really depends. Your uncle lives in North Carolina. Okay, that's cool. Well, if he lives close to me, he can get that CRT for you. He's in Wilmington. I live near Charlotte. Book of Town Portal. There it is, boys and girls. What about search? Do you have a book of search? No. Well, let's read this. And now I can cast Town Portal. I don't have to buy them anymore. Honestly, happy because it's great, but for fuck's sake, I'm ready for it to end. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hopefully I don't feel that way about the Diablo games once I get through this entire series. Because it's like my favorite series almost. I mean, probably tied for my favorite series. So I hope I don't get tired of it. Sure, even if I did, I would come back to it very quickly within a, you know, short period of time. Book of Search. Let's go grab some gold. 180 hours, that feels insane. I mean, but if you play like an MMORPG, you're gonna put like so much more time than even that into it. So let's buy a couple mana potions. Let's buy the Book of Search. And now I can cast Search, and I can cast Town Portal, and I have a warrior, so I'm pretty fucking happy about that. I didn't think we were gonna approach any scenario where I could cast those spells, but here we are, so I'm happy. Oh, but I don't have enough mana, do I? Oh, so... I know the spells, but I can't cast them. That sucks. Well, we'll see what we can do. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I don't feel like you should be able to learn a spell if you don't have enough mana to cast it. Like, that should be a prerequisite. The Defiler, okay, so big boss, big boss. That's just misleading torture. Yeah, I mean, it is very misleading. It's like, yeah, you can learn this spell now. Then you learn it, and it's like, but you can't cast it no matter how much mana you have. Can I cast Search? I can't cast either of them. So stupid. Hold up. We might be in good shape here because let's check out this crown. Armor class 8 and life stealing. Alright, so I'll miss the life stealing, but armor class 8, we've got much better options here. So this one's armor class 12, resist all plus 30% plus 15 to vitality. Whereas this one's resist all 30%, armor 12, and plus 12 to magic. Now, if I go scoop up a bunch of money, I have 54,000. Yeah, I would have to blow every penny to get both of them. And I don't even know for sure that it would put me where I need to be to cast the spells. But what I can do is save the game, buy both of them, then load it back, I guess. Here, I'll do this. I'll buy this one. Save, then I'll buy the other one. Big brain, there you go. Let's see if with this one I can cast the spells or not. I can cast Town Portal, but I can't cast Search. Okay. Wait a minute. I was wearing the wrong fucking amulet. I'm a bozo. Okay, so I can cast Town Portal without having this extra crown. But if I do put on the crown and the amulet, I can cast Search and Town Portal. So we're gonna keep both, and if money's an issue, money's an issue, whatever. So let's sell the undead crown. Broad axe. Let's go identify this ring mail. Mail of Thieves absorbs half of trap damage. AC is 19. We'll sell that. We'll sell both of those. Sell the Butcher's Cleaver too. I'm really not in financial dire straits anymore. So it'll be fine. To get those 2 crowns, I did blow a lot of money, but I'll survive. So now I can cast Search and Town Portal, so that's cool. Drops my inventory a little bit, but I'll survive. You know what? If I do this, it only cuts it down by 4 spaces, so it's fine. Now I'm a magical warrior. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to cast off the cuff, so maybe it was a bad call, because I would need to switch items before I could cast Town Portal, which could be dangerous. But we'll just see what happens. 45? That is quite an upgrade. My AC just went up to 68. I'll take that. Town portals are 200 apiece. I'm just being stubborn, is all it is. And I got a nice little change to my sprite there, too. That's pretty cool. Got the plate mail sprite now. Maybe I'm not ready to fight the Defiler yet. He's gonna kill me. I made it out, surprisingly. I killed myself. I took the fucking amulet off and it lowered my vitality to 0. That's hysterical. Zombie horse died mid-transit. Sorry to hear it. I died mid-transit. We did it at the same time. Alright, I need to kill all of his lackeys before I fight him. Thankfully getting... Oh, it was for a quest, but thankfully getting another isn't an issue. Okay, that's good at least. Yeah, this isn't really worth it to be able to cast these spells. Alright, let's go kill the Defiler. Mr. Big Bug Boss. Oh, I had a portal open. I have brain farts pretty frequently, but it's fine. Life goes on. Alright, now that my armor's not about to break, now we're gonna beat the Defiler. Maybe not. Ah, got him. Haha. Cathedral map. Put me here. Alright. So the Defiler is dead. Let's finish clearing this level. Go, 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 go. I gotta work on my Discord notifications. The constant beeping is annoying. Let's see what it's all about. I'll be right back. Well, not really going anywhere, but... Yes, Emerald, I just saw your message. That is me. Alright, back to the game. So the map said, put me here, and it was in front of the cathedral. Now let's look into this. Down to the crypt. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember exactly where the crypt opening was, but it was under the large grave. Makes sense. We'll do the crypt after we finish the hive. Don't want to get sidetracked and forget to finish the hive. Not doing next quest. Do you mean you're not going to on what you're doing, or you're asking me about what I'm doing? Oh, the horse opened another quest. Okay, I got you. I understand now. Three major points before Ganon. Okay, so not too far left. Two more sages, Deku Tree, and maybe something else before him. Okay. I'd be surprised if they release an expansion or DLC for Tears of the Kingdom if it's as long as it is, you know? Trying to reach 80 strength so that I can go ahead and use the bigger axes. I'll weave my way through the middle here, make sure I didn't miss anything important. I wasn't expecting to run into that many people. Let's get out of here, get some potions. I've alt-tabbed too many times. The game is misbehaving. I'm gonna save and close it and then reopen it. Okay. Thinking after this, something different. What do you have in mind? Things you noticed about the Switch. Not many racing games or fighting simulators. Oh, flight simulators, okay. Disgaea. Yeah, I've heard about Disgaea, I've never tried it. Plus 10 to all attributes, I'll take that. And then I can now use this. That'll take my damage. Yeah, that's better. So I'll sell this other axe. EA has a few, and there's a couple rally racing, but kart is about the best. Yeah, for Switch, you know, your options are a bit limited. No street racing, yeah. That's more of a PlayStation thing, I would say. My favorite racing game is Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. That was on PlayStation 2. I have a copy of it. Yeah, it felt very unique for a racing game, and I love the formula. I never played any Dreamcast games. I never had a Dreamcast. I never knew anybody who had a Dreamcast. I remember it coming out, but I never got one, and I didn't know anybody who did. Alright, I'd say this level's clear, so the hive is done. So save, and we'll go back to the crypt. Is the farmer gonna let me talk to him at all? The farmer's gone, dude. Farmer's fucking... Peace out of here. I think there's a new NPC though. I don't know if she comes up at this point. Let me look around. I'm trying to remember where she even is. Wow, y'all really missed out. It was definitely the best Sega system. Yeah, I had a Sega Genesis, and that's really the gist of my exposure to Sega, honestly. I didn't have a whole lot of exposure to Sega. I loved the Genesis though, and all the games that I played on it were pretty good. Some of them were great. None of them were particularly terrible, although I tried not to buy any crappy games. Genesis had some hidden gems. Yeah, I played more of the mainstream stuff, but I was also a little kid, you know, so like I played Earthworm Jim and Sonic the Hedgehog, and I had, you know, the typical stuff that everybody had for the Genesis. Phantasy Star 2 through 4, Shining Force 1 and 2. I'll have to check those out. Phantasy Star is something I am interested in looking into. Alright, let's go back to the crypt. Just because it's popular doesn't make it bad. Yeah, that's true. Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Echo, Good Times. I didn't play Streets of Rage until recently, but I did play through a few of the games recently, and I really enjoy it. I know I would have liked it as a kid as well, but I didn't get a chance to try it until recently. I really like beat-em-up games like that. There was one that I used to play in the arcade. It had a ninja, but I don't know if it was Shinobi or Ninja Gaiden. I can't really remember. But I remember it was like one of my favorite games to go play at the arcade. I was just so young, I don't remember exactly what it was called. Mind if I ask how old you are? I am 30 years old. I will be 31 in November. Ironically, Genesis and Mega Drive are the stars of the recent video. I turned 48 in October. Explains your limited interaction with Sega. Yeah. My first console was the Super Nintendo. Then I got a Sega Genesis after that. Then I got a PlayStation 1. Then I got a PlayStation 2. Then I kind of stopped buying video game consoles for a while. I eventually got an Xbox 360 and a PlayStation 3, but that was much later. And now I do so much PC gaming that like PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, I'm not really interested in those because I play PC. Now I do have a Switch. I do have a Nintendo Switch, and I like it. Atari 2600 was your first one. I've played the games from that system, you know, the really popular ones, but I've never actually played a physical Atari 2600. I've played the ports of the games from that system, but I haven't actually played the system. Trade friend codes? You mean for Nintendo Switch? Yeah, we could look into that. Still got a 2600. Well, I mean, I still have every console that I had growing up, aside from the two that my mom made me get rid of, and then the one that was stolen from me. So I'll explain those situations. So first off, when the PlayStation 1 came out, I really wanted it, but my mom said I already had a Sega Genesis and a Super Nintendo, and that I did not need 3 video game consoles. So I had to pick one to get rid of, which was a very difficult decision. And I still resent having to choose, but I got rid of my Sega Genesis. Then when I got my PlayStation 2, my mom said that I should give my PlayStation 1 to my younger brother because the PlayStation 2 could play PlayStation 1 games, and I guess that makes sense. Then my PSP was stolen from me, so you know, I don't have a PSP anymore since that was stolen. Hate when parents do that. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. If my brother wasn't such a cool guy, I would feel a little different about it, but I'm happy that my brother got to, you know, experience the PlayStation. I have a few PSP games, yeah. I don't have all the ones that I had because some of them probably got stolen along with it. But I still have some PSP games. But yeah, if you know where I could buy one, I'd be interested. Although I'm also thinking about a PS Vita as well. Used Japanese PSPs are cheap on eBay. Okay, I'll look into that. That might be a good way to go. I really like the aesthetic of the crypt here, but my only complaint is that it's really, really hard to see where you're going and how to get like to where you need to go if there's obstacles. Like everything is difficult to see. Like 30 to 45 shipped. If it's that cheap, I'll just go ahead and buy one. That's awesome. Games not so much for certain titles. Well, I have most of my favorite PSP games, so that's good at least. Persona series is chronically painful, but not as bad as any of the Tales. Yeah, I mean, so I have Tactics Ogre for PSP. I've never gotten to play it, but I do have a physical copy of it. I have both of the Untold Legends games, which I'm a big fan of. And I have a few other PSP games. And, I mean, I can look at, if I do get a Vita, you know, there is the option for some of those games, some of the PSP games to be played there. So we'll look into it. Armor 20. I don't want that, so I'm going to sell it. Yeah, Untold Legends, I'm actually thinking about playing through all 3 games once once I get done with all the Diablo games, because, I mean, they're very similar as far as being action RPGs, hack and slash type thing. Taking a break from Tears of the Kingdom for the rest of the night. I don't blame you. Let's see what this journal the meeting is. Not cruel. Now, see, that was the narrator from the first game, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong all along, and they did end up recording voice lines with the original voice actors. I don't remember that being the case, but I also haven't played Hellfire in a while, quite a while. The hot redhead sage requires too long to unlock her for tonight. Also, the big guy not even started. Plus, it's 2:30 a.m. your time. Yeah, 2:30 right now. In about 30 minutes, I'm gonna hop off of here. I've got to download last night's stream and tonight's stream and upload them both to YouTube. So I got to get that taken care of. Because last night I just was feeling really tired and I decided not to upload the stream to YouTube. Torn note number 1. Feed my dogs, debating if I want to sort anything else. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with just going on to bed. Whatever suits you, you know? PS4 or Switch? Are you asking me? Like, do I prefer PS4 or Switch? Today was long. Today's been kind of a strange day for me. Oh, which should you sort? Maybe go with the one that that you have the least for, so that it's not as much to do. Making videos to catalog. I got you. Got over 150 for each. Well, then whatever you're in the mood for, really. Fuck it, sort with sunlight. Yeah, I hear you. That's, you know, calling it for the evening is not a bad decision. Watch new anime that dropped this week and then bed. That sounds like a really good plan. Zero gold pieces. That's interesting. Let's save the game and pick it up and see what happens. Cornerstone of the world. Especially if you want to be up before 11 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be up around 10:30, 11, right around then. Crypt level 2. Am I gonna make it? Yeah, I made it. Alright, I think I might switch back to the labyrinth now. Let me look up one thing really fast. Oh, all of the other NPCs were cut, so I would have to go into the files and change some things to show the cut stuff. And no, it doesn't seem like they do have any dialogue about these new quests. Okay. Alright, back to the labyrinth. I don't know that I opened the caves yet. Okay, I did, because part of this map is uncovered, so this is where I was at. But I'll go back up one just to make sure. Up to level 8. Yeah, that's completely filled out, so I was on level 9. Alright. I'll sleep well tonight. I'm already tired. Not sure if you're into anime, but I'm following 2 series. Yeah, I'm into anime. I've watched a good bit. My favorites are Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Cowboy Bebop, let's see, what else? Death Note's pretty good. I mean, I say pretty good, but I really like it a lot. Akira is one of my favorites. Let's see. Madoka Magico is really good. Rosario Vampire was a good one. Let's see, what else? Dragon Ball Z, you know, everybody has seen that. But it's pretty good. Let's see, what else? I like Trigun. Lupin the Third, the English dub, the original English dub, is pretty good. I don't know if you really count like Studio Ghibli stuff, but you know, Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, we got a boss here. What's the boss's name? Break Spine. Well, he's not gonna break my spine. Oshinoko and Insomniacs After School. I haven't heard of either of those, but I'm sure they're good. After School is a cute rom-com about two kids who suffer insomnia and form a school astronomy club so they can sleep during class. That sounds interesting. Some good stuff there. You do consider it to be anime. It's Japanese animation. Yeah. Plus 12 dexterity. Plus 12 dexterity, chance to hit plus 18. Girls are play fighting. Let me check something real quick. Oh wait, it's not gonna work that way. Never mind. I was thinking about something else. Oshi is about a pop idol who gives birth to twins who are the reincarnation of her fans who died when they were 12, and the doctor who died before she could give birth. And then they turn 5. When they turn 5, their mom is killed, and her son decides to get revenge on who betrayed their mom. I actually saw the trailer for that one. The one you just described, I saw the trailer for that anime, and I thought it looked really good, but I haven't watched any of it. Good soundtrack as well. It's always nice to have a good soundtrack. I actually got some sheet music from one of my favorite animes, Yu Yu Hakusho. I got 2 books of sheet music because I love the soundtrack and now I can play it. Yeah, I'm sure I'd enjoy it. There's a million anime that I'd like to watch. It's just a matter of, like we talked about earlier, you know, combination of combating motivation and mental health issues as well as just time management. I generally hate a lot of shonen anime. They drag on and on. I like Yu Yu because it doesn't. Yeah, although because the creator, the mangaka, was having issues, depression as well as severe back pain, they rushed the ending. Like it should have been like a season longer, but you know, he was having really bad back pain and mental health issues as well, depression and things, and they were just like, you need to wrap this up, just like write an ending, you know, abruptly, and that's why it feels like the show just ends very suddenly. Could be Bleach. I've seen a little bit of Bleach. I haven't seen a lot of it. Looks like a good show, though. The Bleach anime had so much filler. Oh well, a lot of shonen anime does. Simply because they don't take... They don't want to wait for the manga to come out. They want to be spitting out episodes. And since they don't want to wait for the manga to come out, they write filler episodes, which I don't agree with. Bleach had filler arcs, yeah. Unfortunately, it's pretty common with shonen anime. Well, I think I'm going to call it for tonight and go ahead and get these last 2 episodes uploaded to YouTube. But it was nice hanging out with you guys. And I'll probably stream again tomorrow. So I will catch you guys around. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good night.